talk. If you don't have any environment, so then you can start doing mirror talk. You can record yourself, and there are so many applications you can talk with anyone on phone, on audio call. If the beginner are not able to speak in front of camera, they can start audio calls. First 2 or 3 months they can do this, and when they feel comfortable with this language, then they can start doing video calls as well. So it is this way they can create environment and they can learn this language. It is not a very big task, and
Yes.
we cannot learn it easily. Also, it's all depend on consistency and how much efforts you are putting every day. It's a long journey.
Yes, yes. Well, it's a lifelong journey. We should keep on practicing every day.
Right.
So
Okay,
tell
then
me,
I think yes, yes,
okay,
you're
tell
asking.
me one thing that right now, which type of techniques do you apply for speaking and learning? If you don't have any speaking partner,
Yes, if I talk about myself, so I nowadays I'm reading book a lot. Whenever I get time in morning, in the evening, I usually read book aloud. That is the one thing I'm doing nowadays, and I'm consuming content a lot, like watching podcast, movies. Like one movie in a day, I usually watch sometimes half movie in a day, sometimes full movie in a day. This is the like most important thing I'm doing because I'm not uh, doing any kind of study nowadays, so I'm totally free. My whole focus is okay. So hello, how are you?
I am doing great. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. Okay, so may I know a little bit about yourself because we are meeting first time, so it is the first thing. First, we have to introduce ourselves, then we will start our conversation.
First of all,
Yeah.
thank you very much for giving me this beautiful opportunity to introduce myself. So this is Bablu Kisku, connecting from West Bengal. And if I talk about my qualification, I have completed masters in English literature. And talking about my interest, I love to play cricket, football, and having conversation with different kinds of people. And right now, by profession, I am a school teacher. And apart from that, I have just created a YouTube channel where I upload English conversation. So that's all about me. And thank you for asking.
Very nice. Thank you for joining me today. I would love to hear from you. How did you learn this language? What are the things you did? Because I think you are living in a village. Am I right?
Yes, yes. I live in a village area.
So how did you learn this language?
Say that since my schooling time, I just English was my favorite subject. So at that time, I just focused too much on grammar writing part. And since then, I have been very good in English as a subject. and I was just English is my favorite subject. And after that, after my college time, when I took admission in college, at that time I got to learn the importance of English because and earlier I didn't know the importance of language. And after in my college taking admission in my college, so I got to learn the importance of English language. And because at that time the college lecturers also took the classes in and delivered their speeches in English also. So at that time I took myself back foot at that time because I had an idea. I didn't know how to talk to people also. So that time I was very underconfident at that time. So just I felt embarrassed at that time. So after that I took this very seriously, and I just started working on this skill, how to improve and how to speak to people, other people. So by this way, I also just started learning, and still now I have been working on this skill, how to talk in a very, very better way. And as I have said that I am a school teacher, so it's my duty also to learn this language properly so that I can make my students understand in a better way. And apart from that, I am blessed with a son. I want to give him proper English speaking environment also. So these are the reasons for learning this
You
language.
are teaching. You are teaching also. So which
Yes.
subject do you teach?
So my subject is English. As I have completed masters in
Okay.
English, so I teach
So
English.
before that, like now you are learning this language. Now you are able to speak in this language. So, but before that, could you speak in English or you just teach them in Hindi? Like which language you were using that time when you were not able to speak English?
So that means I when I just got selected in school, when I got selected in school, so at that time I just teach my students in bilingual method because the area where I live or in the school, the local language is Bengali. Okay, so that's why I just teach. I want to give them if I teach them in proper English, so at the time the problem is that many students don't understand. They can't understand that properly that, and they keep on saying that please sir tell me in Bengali also. Or we cannot understand properly. So that's why I have to teach them in somewhat in Bengali and somewhat in English also. And that's bilingual method. So,
But
but
because of you,
yes, yes.
yeah, but
Uh,
because of you, they can learn English as well. Now you can teach them English.
yes, yes. And nowadays I am trying my level best to teach in English in proper way as I can. I'm
So
trying my
your
level.
students know about your YouTube channel.
No, no,
They know about your channel.
I don't tell them about mine because the in my area most of the students you can say and the people are not much so much aware of YouTube. And also and you know that if my local the local people or even some kind students maybe in my the negative comment in my YouTube channel, maybe it's somewhat, so I don't want to let them know about my YouTube channel. Okay.
Yeah, but you are speaking in English. You are having conversations. So maybe they will proud on you. They will feel proud on you because you are speaking English. You are connecting with so many people. So maybe things will be different. But yeah, you know better than me because they are your people. You are living with them since long time. So yeah.
Okay, well, most of the students also respect me and love me also. So they can also take it in a very good way also, I know. But after achieving some milestone, I'll let them know about my
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
Yeah,
I,
because in initial stage when we tell people, so if they text us only a single comment make us like demotivate. So, but
yes,
you like in an initial stage we cannot tell everyone, yeah, I'm running a YouTube channel, I'm uploading conversational videos. So definitely they are going to make fun of you because you have very
yes,
less subscriber.
yes,
Even in my case also,
yes,
I haven't told anyone to about my YouTube channel. So I don't like to
you are,
tell them. If I will
yes.
achieve any milestones, so then definitely they will get to know. But right now, I didn't tell you.
I thought like this
Yeah.
because you can understand that in my village area, the people, most of the people try to criticize you, try to make fun you or what you are doing. So that's like comments I don't like at the initial stage. After achieving some milestone, they will they will automatically know me, or even I can make them tell them
Correct.
also.
Which kind of practice you are doing?
Yeah, as you know that I'm a school teacher, so most of the times I remain busy because after 10 to 4:30 p.m. I am always at my school, and but before 10 and after 4:30 I have to remain in my house, and in these times during these times I just practice by talking to myself also by shadow by taking the practice of just like shadowing technique. Just try to imitate the speakers. So whatever the any good speakers or any advanced speaker, I just watch the YouTube channel videos, and from there I just try to imitate or whatever they are saying, and by this way I am trying my level best to improve myself.
So, any question do you have for me?
Okay, so tell me what's your subject? You are saying that you have done masters also. So what's your subject?
Yes, my subject is management. I have done masters in finance and marketing, and I have qualified net in management.
Okay, okay. So that's great. So tell me, how did you learn? Tell me something about your learning journey also.
Yeah, my learning journey, yes, I was able to speak English, but not that much fluent because there was no environment. When I was in my college, That time I used to give presentations, so we need to speak in English. But when I started preparing for my examination, so I used to sit alone at home in a room, and I have to prepare. Like whole day was my whole day was busy with books only. So I lost my fluency. Then I thought, yeah, now I have to like after clearing that exam, I have to face an interview. So in interview, I must speak in English. So then I started again. I started having conversation with strangers, sometimes with tutors, created a YouTube channel. Because of this YouTube channel, there's so many people. So nowadays, like I can say, yeah, now I have created my own environment. So my
Okay.
journey was simple. It is not that much hard. Yes, but I did a lot of efforts because that time I was preparing for my exam. I used to spend around 9 to 10 hours in a day. I have to do like that time also like should do household chores, my studies, and YouTubing, and then I started learning this language also. So there were so many things. I was juggling with these things, but somehow I have qualified that exam also. My channel is growing so fast, and
Yes,
I have learned this language also. Yeah,
your channel is growing very well. I have
yeah.
noticed.
Are you watching my videos?
Yes, I have also subscribed your channel and also watch your videos because I get to,
Okay.
I'm very quick learner. I'm very good learner, you can say. So whenever I get any chance to learn something new from any video, so at that time I just subscribe and try to learn something new. So that's why I'm trying always try to learn something new. I have seen that you are very dedicated and you are very consistent. You are very consistent in learning this language. I have seen in your videos also. So it's very motivates me. It motivates me too much. So that's why I'm also eager to I also eager to talk to you. Right now I just got opportunity to talk to you.
Yes.
So tell me, when did you start your YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's been 1 year. Same month I have started learning this language and my YouTube also. Why? Because that time I used to get recordings from Clapingo tutors, but somewhere in my mind since my childhood, like when I used to watch videos or any movie in English, so I wanted to learn this language, but I didn't get any chance. And when like 2015, I used to watch a lot of videos on YouTube, like in English not conversation. There's so many YouTubers that there were so many YouTubers that time, like Alina Reis ma'am. So I used to watch her a lot of videos. So I somewhere in my mind I should create a YouTube channel, but I didn't get any niche or I didn't get any environment or opportunity because I was busy with my career and my study. But now I when I started learning this language, that time I thought, yeah, this is the right time. Now I can start a YouTube channel and I can connect with people. So this is how I created a channel.
Okay, so tell me one thing that I am also very much passionate about learning this language. So I have told all the reasons also. What are the techniques or steps should we follow for to learn this language properly, to speak this language properly? If any learners comes from very zero background, so should we proceed for learn this language?
Yeah, it is not a very hard thing, but yeah, we have to consistent all the time. We should try to make a plan. Like yes, that person, like if a person is a beginner, so first 3 months that person should listen to a lot of content. That person started watching cartoon channels. Like in cartoon channels, there is a very simple and very common English, so you can easily understand. Then after 2 or 3 months, then you will feel comfortable with this language. Then you can start speaking also, or like you can do mirror talk if you don't have any environment. So then you can start doing mirror talk. You can record yourself, and there are so many applications you can talk with anyone on phone, on audio call. If the beginner are not able to speak in front of camera, they can start audio calls. First 2 or 3 months they can do this, and when they feel comfortable with this language, then they can start doing video calls as well. So it is this way they can create environment and they can learn this language. It is not a very big task, and we cannot learn it easily. Also, it's all depend on consistency and how much efforts you are putting every day. It's a long journey.
Yes, yes. Well, it's a lifelong journey. We should keep on practicing every day.
Right.
So
Okay,
tell
then
me,
I think yes,
tell
yes, you're
me
asking.
one thing that right now, which type of techniques do you apply for speaking and learning? If you don't have any speaking partner.
Yes, if I talk about myself, so I nowadays I'm reading book a lot. Whenever I get time in morning, in the evening, I usually read book aloud. That is the one thing I'm doing nowadays, and I'm consuming content a lot, like watching podcast, movies. Like one movie in a day, I usually watch sometimes half movie in a day, sometimes full movie in a day. This is the like most important thing I'm doing because I'm not uh, doing any kind of study nowadays, so I'm totally free. My whole focus is on learning this language. So maybe like if I selected in any college or university, so that time maybe I will not get that much time. So that is why my full focus is on that in this language now. And apart from this, yeah, I sometimes I do writing practice also. I write some I write some pages, like 2 3 pages in a day. That is also helping me a lot. People can do this because beginner cannot do this because they don't have thoughts, they don't have content in their mind. But yeah, if we are at intermediate level, so then we can start reading and writing. Both the things are very important for intermediate speakers.
Yes, yes. I also totally agree with you. Listen, I also used to listen a lot at the initial stage. After
So how
listening,
long have you been learning?
so if I
How
talk about
long?
my, I have already told you that since my schooling time, I just started learning this language because at that time English was my favorite subject. But after taking admission in college also, I just started giving importance on this language. And but I was not consistent at the initial stage in my college time also. But after having got this job in school also, I just started working on improving on this skill also. So yeah, and I have told you that I have been working in this teaching field for about 14 years. Okay, so at that time at the initial stage, I used to focus only on grammar writing part. So that's why I'm very good at that portion. But in terms of speaking, I'm not so much able to speak properly and spontaneously. That's why I realized that I should work on this language. So
Okay.
and I have
Fine.
been working on this skill also.
Okay. And thank
Okay,
you
okay,
so much for joining me. Have a
okay,
good
okay.
night.
Thank you very much. Good night.